and welcome to the Nifty Scrapbooker today, this wonderful Wednesday. We just wanted to wish you guys a great week, rest of the week, as we're halfway through it. And a great way to wish somebody good meetings and good times and great events are thank you cards. And so we're going to be doing a thank you card today. We could theme it like a housewarming, or thank you for coming to my housewarming party, or thank you for helping me move, or thank you for letting me help me camp. I'll show you how doing a couple of cards like that today. So we'll be using all the green papers that we had this past week in our last layout, the fishing out layout, and we'll be getting right on that shortly. So have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you next Monday on the Nifty Scrapbooker. And welcome to the Nifty Scrapbooker card layout today. What we'll be doing is we'll be setting out a card here, and it's a great little card that I love too. It's a thank you card, and we're going to be doing all these green colors from our page layout. We've taken a couple strips from our polka dot paper and our plaid paper. We have a box here made out of our background paper that we use for our photos, and we have that pattern paper we had. I cut out a 2-inch circle of a house, so we'll be using these to make a nice house thank you card. So we'll be setting these aside because the first thing is the base of our card. Now what I've taken is I've taken an 8.5 by 11 piece and cut it in half short ways, so that's going to give me a 8.5 this way and 5.5 this way. And we're simply going to fold this in half. Now, as I've said before, if you have a bone folder, you can use it to crease on. If you have a pair of scissors, good marker. I'm just going to use my fingernail here and just give it a nice crease down on both sides, and that'll make that a nice crisp card there. There we go. Now, what I've done with my green background paper is I made it just 1/8 of an inch smaller on all sides. So that's going to give that little white border of our card. So we're going to set this aside here, and we're going to start on our background. Now what I've taken is I've taken this polka dot paper and I've made it the exact length of our paper. So here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out our Lucky Clover Distress Ink by Tim Holtz. We're going to just ink some of this up a little bit. This inking will enable the product like the card front to kind of pop, and so we want that so it doesn't look so flat and one-dimensional. We're going to go down one side and two sides. Now the only reason I'm doing two sides on this one is because that will make this, since it's the same length of the card, it'll make it look like it kind of just falls off the edge of the green. So with the green. So there we go, that one inked. Also with this one, our plaid paper, what I'm going to be doing is it is just a little smaller than the polka dot paper, but I'm going to be centering it on the polka dot paper. So we're going to actually ink all the way down and all the way across all four sides of this. This will enable it to kind of pop off the polka dot paper. Now remember, when inking, there's no right or wrong. If you smudge a little bit heavier in one section or another, it doesn't make a difference. It just makes it look more weathered and such. So there we go. Got that one done. We're going to take our little house picture here, and we're going to ink it to make it pop off the page just lightly around the edge, just enough to get a kind of dark green edge there. Not real heavy ink. There we go. All right, now that I have all those inked, we're going to have to go ahead and glue this together. So let's take our first strip. We'll put 3 strips down like that on there. And what we're going to be doing with this card is we're going to be taking it not right in the middle. I want it down further. And I'll show you why in just a little bit. Because we have some writing we're going to put down here in this little spot right here. I said earlier that we're going to be making a thank you card, and so that's what we're setting this up to do. Is we're going to be stamping you know how you shorten your text when you text people, you shorten the words. We're going to be shortening the words on this thank you card to just TY. So we're going to put a little T and a Y down there. There we go there. And this little house is so cute. This could be maybe a neat little card for saying thank you for helping me move, or thank you for visiting my house, or just what I have here is I just have a T and a Y. These are just little letter stamps that I have, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my distress ink, opening it back up again. I'm going to do the Y first. It's going to be over on the edge, and we're just going to push that down on there. And then we got a nice dark Y. We're taking our T. We'll be doing the same thing here. There we go. Thank you. And there we go. We got on top of our, we'll just give this a little wave to dry the ink a little bit, because we got to ink this one. We got to put this down on our card. And give that some glue. There we go. And bring that over. And remember, we're going to leave a little color. You don't want to butt it right up against the card. You want to center the card. There we go. Get that down. And I always like to turn it upside down so I'm not smearing anything, or maybe something that might still be a little damp or something down there. So there we go. We have our thank you card. There's our little house thank you card. I also, in practice, I made another card, and this one actually has a little camper on it. So you can use thank you for camping with us, or thank you for, doing that vacation with us. They're just cute little cards that we can send out to people. Now what I want to show you now before I end this program is I want to show you some of the other cards we've done. If this is the first time you see my card making episode, I want to get some of our other cards out that we've made. We've made this one, Journey, and it's about a traveling one, and we've also made this girly one. So here are the 3 cards we've done so far on the Nifty Scrapbooker. So you'll have to come back next Wednesday to see what other card we're going to make out of the scraps of our next layout. And you'll be excited about those colors as well. So from the Nifty Scrapbooker, thanks and have a good day.